Yo, what is up YouTube? Welcome to another video. Today I will be showing you guys how to make a nice looking text in the program Cinema 4D. Cinema 4D isn't just made for looking at text and stuff like that. Cinema 4D is also used for animations, so you can make your text and make a camera go around it for some kind of an intro. Anyways, today I'll just be showing you guys how to make a nice 3D text in Cinema 4D. So first thing you want to do is obviously open up Cinema 4D and go right here. Click this button right here. That'll open the render settings. Now once you're in render settings, click on output, and I'm going to put it to 1920 by 1080, but you should put it to 1024 by 720, which is 720p, and your computer can probably handle that's for like low-end computers. But if your computer is good enough, you could use 1080. You can use 920 by 1080, which is 1080p. So then you just go to save, and then you go to PNG, obviously, and then we're gonna choose the file later. Alpha channel, you can turn that on or off. It's if you want the background to be transparent. In this case, I'm not gonna be making the background transparent. So yeah, let me just close that. And now we're gonna start by just clicking right here, this little like circle right here. Hope you guys can see where I'm clicking. Anyways, I'm just gonna. When you move around your mouse, you'll move around. So I'm just gonna zoom out with my scroll button, zoom in and out with your scroll button. And then you go to MoGraph and MoText. This makes a nice 3D text pre-made for you. So now when I do text, right here, text, I can type in here. I'm going to type, let's do YouTube. Like so. You can also, I'm going to change the depth of the text, which is what most people do. The depth is usually 20, but if I usually put it from 40 to 45. So I just put 40 as you can see on top. That's what it looks like. Oops. Okay, there we go. So I'm just gonna move my text a little up off the ground. Gonna go off the ground as well. I'm gonna look down at it. And I'm gonna move back. Gonna go a little here. Rotate again. Okay, there we go. That's good. So now, first thing you're going to do, you can do this, and you can always play around with the cap to make it fillet cap, which pretty much makes the edges smooth, as you can see. So when I render it, as you can see, it's nice and smooth. But if I put it back to cap, as you can see when I render it out, it's just a square. So I don't know what fillet does. I think that fillet just like yeah, so fitted pretty much what it does is that here I'll show you. If I put both to fit it, it'll just be like you can see right through the text. Like you see right through the text. And then you can do none, which I think is just yeah, it's just like the line itself, which is kind of stupid. Anyways, the one that's the most used is probably cap and fitted cap. So now, when you look at it, because I only did the back fitted cap, but if I do the front fitted cap, as you can see when I render it, it's nice and smooth, kind of. So I'm going to leave it at fitted cap, and now we're going to want to make just a quick floor. So hold your right click on this and hold. No, left click on this and hold, and then go over floor and then let go, and then it should make a nice floor. Go to chords, and for the SX put 999, and for the SZ put 999, and for this just put 99. So now once you've done that, just by rendering it right now, you can see that the background is gray at the moment because the floor has no color. So to make a new color, which is otherwise known as a material down here, so you just double click in this box and it should make a new material. So double click on the material, and then you can go, it will open this box and you can start editing everything inside. So for the floor, we're gonna make it a nice white. So that means put everything at the max. So we're gonna make the floor white. I'm not gonna put a reflection on the floor. And the reason why I'm not putting one is probably because I don't want it to like pop out more than the text. So I'm just gonna put a nice white, and I'm gonna put the white on the floor, like so. And now when I render it, you can already see that the floor is a white kind of. Anyways, so now let's start by working on the mo text. Now once you've done the chords, the caps as the way you want it, and you've changed the text and the depth the way that you want it, you can go ahead and click, because once you're done this, you can't change it because you're gonna go over here, you're gonna go to functions and make editable. So pretty much what that does is that, as you can see now, we can't change that anymore. So you just click plus plus plus. Like that, you can put colors on separate letters. So I'm probably gonna make a new one and just put that one black for the U, because the U in YouTube is black. I'm gonna put a reflection on that and put the brightness down to about 20%. That's nice. I'm gonna close that. Put that on the U. Ugh. U. Make a new material. Double click on that material, make it a nice red, because the tube in YouTube is red, obviously. I just had for reflection accidentally. I'm just gonna put this like so. And for reflection, we're gonna put that to a nice white. Turn reflection on and put the reflection to about 20% as well. And close this, and then put the like so. So now we have the simple YouTube. So now when we render it out just quick right here, this is what it looks like at the moment. Now this already looks very nice 3D text, but if you want to make more with it, you can always add some more stuff to it. And I'm just gonna add a few more things, because I will not go more in depth about this. I won't be showing you guys how to make it like really good, and like put it like exploding and stuff. If you guys want tutorials like that, I might make some in the future, but for now I'm just making a nice simple 3D text. So something I like doing is always adding a spotlight or a target light or a IES light or even sunlight, or if you want just the light itself. I like using the spotlight itself because I think it looks very nice. So if I move this up, as you can see, I have a nice spotlight. I'm just gonna move this here. So now when I render this, as you can see, you'll only see the U. I'm gonna actually put the spotlight just a little up, and I'm gonna rotate it down. No, sorry, I'm just gonna make the circle kind of bigger. Put this out. Put this out. Put this down. Like so, put it to the max. And now when I render it, it looks nice. But if you guys don't want to use spotlights, because sometimes spotlights can be kind of hard to use, just use the lights itself, and this is a lot better, a lot easier to use. So it actually makes lights themselves. So make another one. I'm gonna make like kind of a line here. So it is gonna make a nice light line in front of it, kind of. You can always work a lot with lights, doing different stuff, obviously. You can really play around with this. I really do suggest that you guys like play around with this, fool around with it a little more, just to get a nice feel of it, of how it works. So this is just like a nice simple text. If you guys want to make like a little better text, kind of more like 3D, or want it to like spark out, or I don't know, anything else, just tell me in the comment section below. I'll make sure to make a tutorial for that. And also guys, I am making YouTube logos, YouTube backgrounds, and YouTube intros. I'll have to talk a little more about the intros. I'm not too sure about those yet. But YouTube logos and backgrounds, I really appreciate to make them. Just you'll have to see the description for how to get one. It's really simple. I can tell it to you guys right now while I'm doing these lights. So pretty much what you have to do to get a YouTube background and or logo, you're gonna have to actually add me on Skype. If you don't have Skype, you cannot get one, and the reason why, I just think that Skype is kind of easier in order of organizing, like sending you the files and actually talking to you and stuff like that. I think it's just a little easier than having to upload it to like Mediafire or whatever. I've done it before with Mediafire, but I still do enjoy it a little better without Mediafire. Oops, let me just delete that one. So now, as you can see, I made a nice line, and you see how many lights I have. I have 9 lights. No, I have 10 lights. So now when I render this out, we have a nice, as you can see, a nice YouTube logo, kind of. This can be used for a background, even if you want. You can make it as a background. I think this looks like a nice background. It kind of looks like if it came out of the floor, and you can make it, you could add some particles if you want. There's a bunch of stuff that you can do in here. For example, wait, just delete that. They have a bunch of an explosion effect. Look at that. This is really cool. I'm not sure if it still works though. I think I just forgot how to do it, I guess. Floor. What else can you do? You can make a bunch of stuff. I remember making a bunch of other stuff in this. It's really fun. It's really something you should explore. You can add some landscape. As you can see, I'm adding some, just copying, pasting it. Now, when I render this out, see, I already got some landscape behind my YouTube, so that's pretty cool. You really do have to play around with this to get a hold of everything in here. Look, there's like pre-made people for you. Come on, there's like YouTube people here. Pre-made people for you. This can be like your God. Mr. God is in the back of YouTube. Like so. You can make a new material, make him a nice make him a nice color, like a nice green. Add a reflection on him of like 28%. So he reflects a lot, and put that on your figure. And now when you render it out, you got yourself a YouTube star thing. I'm a bobber. Anyways, guys, you guys should really play around with this, figure out some stuff that you could do with it. I I think it's a great program to make intros with. It's really easy to make them. Like you see right now, I have this. I could have just added a few camera angles, and then it'll go from a camera to a camera, and it'll follow like kind of line. So that's really easy to do, guys. So yeah, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, tell me in the comments section below. And yeah, see you guys later. So long, guys.